All right. Hey, as I said, I'm Beth Yerxa, and I'm here to talk to you about Triangle Artworks. As we're saying, I was here in 2009 talking about my spark of an idea, and now we are an organization. As of August of 2010, we're a 501c3 nonprofit. We've launched a website and the organization. Our mission is to provide regional support for the entire arts community in the Triangle. We are serving all arts and design disciplines, and we're trying to bring the community together region-wide. I'll warn you that I'm a lawyer and not an artist, so that'll be really evident when you see my slides. So forgive me now. So why do we feel that we need a new organization? There's lots of great organizations in the Triangle. Well, there's a number of reasons. One is that a lot of you will remember that in 2004, Richard Florida said, Triangle is one of the most creative, top 10 creative communities in the country. How many people have lived here in 2004? I'd say, well, quite a few. I thought it'd be less. But a lot has happened since 2004, 7 years ago. The arts community alone, we have SparkCon, we have Hopscotch, we have DPAC, we have arts walks that are crazy, we have food truck rodeos, we have lots of new venues, we have lots of new creative businesses. That's the new Cary Art Center, which has two theaters inside it. It's amazing. In addition, the Triangle, the population has skyrocketed. When I moved here in the 80s, we were a bunch of small little Mayberry-like towns. Now we're a thriving economic region. So it's quite different. The arts community in the Triangle is a very important economic driver. I think all everybody in this room would recognize that. Here's a bunch of statistics that you can read if you want. But basically it says that, that statewide we're 4% of the state's economy. That's quite a bit. It doesn't sound like it, but it is. We say we bring money through the businesses that the arts have, and the businesses and organizations. Plus we bring people downtown to support other businesses. Plus, we make this a great place to live. And we're important for the future of the region because I'm sure you heard of the creative economy. It's the theory that, that India and China are going to take all of the rote and production jobs, that we really need to concentrate on art, independent sort of creative thinking, IT, gaming, biotech, the arts, and other people who we want to recruit people who have creative ideas and start the next Cree or Red Hat. And the studies are showing fairly clearly that people who work in that creative economy want to live in a place that has an active and a diverse and a vibrant arts community. So we are important for the future of the economy of our region. And that's where we come in. We are going to be working to support the arts community here in the Triangle as an economic class, because we believe that if we are a successful economic class, then our region will continue to be successful and a great place to live. So what are we going to do? Well, first we're going to be supporting the community. We're already doing this online. We're pulling together all of the resources for the arts community online. If you want a recording studio, if you want a venue for your band to play, if you want to have legal questions, we're pulling all of the resources that are across the Triangle, and there's lots of them, into one place online. We are also, through the site and social media, we'll be keeping you up with job listings, and you can see here in our Twitter feed, job listings, educational opportunities, creative discussions, and other news relevant to your work. One benefit of pulling all this information together on the site is it's enabling us to do sort of a gap analysis and find out where the gaps in the resources are. And one of our focuses for the next year is going to be meeting with community leaders and members of the arts community Triangle-wide to identify the gaps in resources and try to bring the right people to the table to try to figure out how to fill them. Another thing we're going to be doing is connecting the community region-wide. And we're going to, over the next year again, to start to work to have some events, educational events, and some creative discussions on issues like where are the gaps in resources. And all of our events will have a networking component because, like at SparkCon, we understand that getting creative people together ends up in great ideas and more work for everybody. We're also going to be building this year what we call the Artworks Network. I mean, we're going to partner with a bunch of other arts-related groups and economic development groups, and we're going to work with them to have information relating to the arts community come to us as a hub and send back out to the community so the community can stay informed and work together. And we think this is going to be a really powerful tool, and we think that the arts community right now needs more power, because if y'all been paying any attention, who's the first group that's always cut in any budget cuts? The arts. A lot of government and business leaders feel that the arts are not that important to our economy and to our community. And we need to change that, and we need to act like other economic classes and come together and work to promote our community and to make sure that everyone understands our importance to our economy. And I think we need to do a better job of doing that. So what Artworkers is going to do to help with that we're going to work through our site and through our network we're building to keep the arts community more up to speed with what their government is doing. It's an action alert we did last year about the cuts in funding in Raleigh. And so we are going to provide, we're going to stay on top of that, let you know when issues are on the table from the government, let you know what you can do, where you need to show up, who you need to contact, give you the emails, make it all very easy to be more engaged in your community. We're not always going to be defensive. We're also going to try to come up with some new ideas. As I said, we're going to have some creative discussions. I want to bring the people to the table to get the ideas tied down, and then we'll provide you the information that you need to help push those things forward. By connecting and supporting and advocating for the arts community in the Triangle, we hope to make sure the arts community here is even more successful in 7 years or in 27 years. And if you want to help us do that, if you think this is a great idea, or you want to become involved, then you can follow us on Facebook, on the site, on Twitter, and you can discover the power of community. Thanks.